Welcome to Big Faces Worldwide. I'm your boy Big Will, and I'm back with this boxing talk. Hey, listen, man, I want to talk to you guys about Lawson Jr. Now, for those who don't know who he is the uncle and also one of the trainers of Andre and Anthony Dirrell. Now, back in May of 2017, Andre Dirrell had a fight up against Jose Uzcategui for the interim IBF 160-pound title. In a fight that, it was fairly competitive, man, but I believe from the opening bell, Jose Uzcategui was just too much for Andre Dirrell, man. You could see that the power was affecting Dirrell from the beginning, man. You could see that Andre Dirrell, as the rounds went on, I felt that he really didn't want to be in there with this guy who was so aggressive and he was on his ass, like white on rice, man. Well, in the 5th or the 6th round, I believe, Uzcategui hit Andre Dirrell after the bell. The ref warned him about it. Dirrell's corner complained about it, and the fight went on. You know what I mean? And after the 8th round, at the bell, Uzcategui caught him again with like a 3-piece combination after the bell and knocked him out. The whole place went crazy. Andre, Dirrell's brothers, Anthony and Willie, was out there. They had to be restrained by security. They want to get in there and get after Uzcategui for hitting their brother after the bell. Now, he was disqualified, and Andre was declared the winner. In a post-fight interview, he stated that he didn't want to win like this. He wanted to win the fight outright. You know what I mean? And he said that, although he hit him after the bell, he forgave him. He wasn't mad at him, and things like that. Uzcategui was in his corner when his trainer, just, unexpected of what was coming next. Lawson Jr., he walked over casually to Uzcategui's corner and sucker punched him with a nice 2-piece combination, man. I think he really could have hurt Uzcategui, could have damaged him permanently, could have ended his career. I don't think there's no place like that in the sport of boxing. After that, Lawson got ghosted. He ran up out of the arena. Police was looking for him. They issued a warrant for his arrest. He later turned himself in. He was charged with aggravated assaults, 2 different counts. One could carry 25 years. The second count could carry 10 years. So, Leon Lawson was looking at a total of 35 years for his actions that night. Well, the Maryland State Athletic Commission, they suspended him. He sat out for a year, and the judge down in Maryland, they dropped the felony charges, and he ended up walking away with a misdemeanor. Now, after the misdemeanor, I believe he went to court a couple weeks ago in August. The Maryland State Athletic Commission, they reinstated Leon Lawson to train again. He was on the card. I think PBC threw the card. He was in the corner of his nephew or another family member. I seen him in the corner. I'm like, damn, I thought he was suspended. That's what made me look up this, made me do some research and find out exactly what was going on. But Sean Gibbons, who is the advisor to Jose Uzcategui, I found out that, he was outraged. Him and Jose, they were outraged that the the Maryland State Athletic Commission, they did not inform them that he would be reinstated. They said nothing to them. Sean Gibbons said that Uzcategui is a victim in this, and that he feels, like the wounds of the assault, they opened up again. They said that, it was traumatizing to him. They have a guy come up in there, unexpectedly, and just, sucker punch him bare knuckle in the face like that. Andre Dirrell, I believe, has never really lived up to his potential. I gotta give him credit that he does have skills. He has elite level skills, but he doesn't have the heart and the mental fortitude to compete at the highest level, man. I don't think he has that dog in him to get busy with the top guys at 168. I believe in his fights, you know, that I've watched over the years. When things get tough, man, he looks like he's looking for a way out, man. He looks very uncomfortable in the ring, man. And you know, I never really thought that he could compete with the elite guys in a division because of his mentality, because of his heart. Now, can he compete skill for skill with some of them? Yes, I believe so. But because I don't think he have that killer instinct, he don't go in there and want to hurt his opponent and get his opponent out of there. Instead, I believe when it gets tough, he fights just to keep the opponent off of him, man. He fights just to get through the fight. You know what I mean? I believe if he had that killer instinct, man, he would be one of the best fighters in the world. But he don't have the killer instinct to go along with his skills, man. But this guy, Jose Uzcategui, he does have 2 losses on his record. But I believe that he's a real contender in at this 168-pound division. Now, he got a fight coming up on October 28th out there in Oakland, California. He's fighting a guy named Ezekiel Moderna, something like that. I really don't know too much about his opponent, but I'm looking forward to see what he got to offer, because like I said before, I do believe that he can compete at the highest level at 168, and I want to see him in there with some type of competition, because he was whooping on Andre Dirrell, man. From the beginning of the fight, you could see that his power was just too much for Dirrell. Now, credit to Dirrell, he did give him a rematch. They fought back in March of this year. He gave him a rematch. I don't know why he gave him the rematch, because the first fight, he clearly was losing. Uzcategui was putting it on him. He was whooping on him something very bad, man. He was whooping on him bad, and if the fight would have went on, I believe he was going to either knock him out or he was going to win a unanimous decision if he wouldn't have quit after that 9th round. You know, he was in the corner. Virgil seen that Dre didn't want to be in there anymore. He kept asking him, "What's wrong with you? Do you want to continue?" You know, Andre was looking, up in the sky, this and that, and I think he even might have said, that he didn't want to continue. Virgil asked him again, and then he changed the story, like, "Yeah, I want to continue." Then, but at the end of the 9th round, him and Stitch Duran, is a cut man for him. They was in the corner, they was whispering something. Andre Dirrell turned his back, and Virgil and Stitch Duran, they called off the fight. You know what I mean? And Andre looked back over, like he had a problem with it, like he didn't want to, quit the fight. But you could clearly see that he had some type of mental lapse, mental breakdown, and he didn't want to fight no more. Everybody see it. I think he retired after the fight, and I think he should stay retired, man. He don't have what it takes to compete at the highest level. Yeah, he can come out there and he could beat, some of these younger guys. He could be a gatekeeper if that's what he wanted to do. But I don't think that he should come back. I think he should stay retired, man. The Dirrell brothers, Anthony Dirrell, I believe, was always the tougher out of the Dirrells. And he hasn't fought in a while either. I don't know what he's going to do. But I got some family that live up there in Flint who actually spent some time with the Dirrells. They be around them through some type of it's a long story, but they be around the Dirrell brothers. They say they're good guys, man. They do a lot for the community. They real humble, and they're just all around good guys, man. And I have nothing bad to say about them. I'm just talking about as far as my assessment of Andre Dirrell and his boxing career. I just believe that he doesn't have what it takes to be an elite fighter. When things get tough, he finds a way. He tries to find a way to get out the fight. He fights just to survive instead of to win. And because of that, I don't think he should fight. He should fight anymore, man. But like I said, Jose Uzcategui, I'm looking forward to see what he does in October 28th, out there in Oakland, California. He's fighting a guy named Ezekiel Moderna. So, I'm curious to see what he does, how he looks. Like I said, Jose, I think, can compete at the highest level. I do believe that he will win the championship. It's just a matter of time, and depends on what route he's going to take. I'm your guy, Big Will, and this is Big Faces Worldwide. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, subscribe to the channel, Dislike if you want to, but just engage and let me know if my assessment of Andre Dirrell is what you see, or am I crazy? It's just my opinion, man, and I'm gonna give you my opinion. That's what my channel's about. It's talking boxing. I love boxing. I know you love boxing. That's why you're here. Again, Big Will for Big Faces Worldwide. I'll holla back.